Katseye is so talented that their songs, their best songs, should be filler. They should be filler for artists of their caliber, but instead they are the best songs on otherwise lackluster projects or projects that have a lot of nonsense on them. So I filmed a whole reaction to the EP Wild, but you don't need to hear me talk for 37 minutes about 13 minutes of music, so here are my quick takes. So, first up, Pinky Up. Awful. Hate it. And I loved Gnarly. I loved Internet Girl. But Pinky Up lacked what Gnarly and Internet Girl, which I will defend that song. It reminds me of the Clueless soundtrack. It has that very, like, I'm gonna be a supermodel, that kind of like fresh and campy, wink wink quality to it. Gnarly felt like it was in on the joke about Gen Z culture, about Los Angeles, about pop music. And songs like Pinky Up, they're just empty and they're nonsense. And I am still upset at freshly 18 Yoonchae. And I am an old lady in young folks' business because I'm 38. I'm old enough to be Yoonchae's mother. But when they put freshly 18 Yoonchae on that bed shaped like a horse, Hybex Geffen, I know what you are, you dirty, dirty old men. I pray on your downfall. Even as I root on these girls, they deserve better than what you give them. Yeah, but Pinky Up. It's just weird, vapid, overproduced, oversexualized for nothing, and we're going to talk more about that. Next is Animal. I thought that Animal was the best song on the album. That way, it might edge it out if I keep listening to it. But the concept is sexy, but playful. It's sweet. It's relatable. It's not doing too much, even though the music video, I think, is still doing a little too much, just having them strip in every scene. But it's a song that you can listen to over and over again and instantly be in a good mood. So I like Animal. I want to see them go in this direction more, and that's what I mean about filler songs. Like, this shouldn't be like leagues above. This should be their baseline for all their music. Hootie Fruity. If we had to have a silly song, I'd rather have this be the silly song than Pinky Up. Because even though the lyrics are nonsense, and I am sick of all the product placement, because just like, it's so overt, it's not even like subtle in the way, not subtle, but like, I feel like it was more relevant back in the days when like pop stars would put on like the Beats headphones or whatever the product of the time was, because it at least felt brand aligned. But like Tic Tacs, like what does Tic Tac have to do with? Anyway, the lyrics are a whole lot of nothing, but I love the beat. It's infectious. It makes me want to go and listen to Brazilian funk. But the thing is, like, these girls have just been so hypersexualized. I would like this better if I hadn't seen the video, because it feels like they're being sold as meat, like Yoonchae at the beginning of Gnarly. Bel Air is very pretty, and it has some genuinely great lyrics, like about the pillow kissing the tears away. That whole section I really enjoyed. And vocally, it's what we want, but it was one of those songs that made me really miss Manol, because I think her richer tone would ground this more. And I think that they make the girls sound very similar all the time. That's a problem. I don't know if the production or not, because I think that they all sound quite different when you hear them speak. And I think that they have the ability, like with Hootie Fruity, to like really change up their voices. So I don't know why they sound so similar all the time. And then That Way is great. I think that it is a similar energy to Animal. It's got that independence and playfulness. I feel like it would be right at home with songs like Game Boy and MIA, which I heard a little boy at the store singing MIA, and I thought that was so funny and random and cute. But I wish that that they move more in the direction of songs like Game Boy, MIA, Animal, That Way, that feel like a natural evolution of the cis era and the Beautiful Chaos era, because That Way could be like the older, more mature, sexier version of Touch, right? It's kind of holding someone at bay, wanting them to be better, to be able to earn you, to earn being in your presence. And, you know, the whole brand really relies on their authenticity and their friendship. And that has been very shaky lately. They haven't felt authentic. We've seen too much of how the sausage is made, how the girls are packaged inside the pink meat container. Recently with the whole Manon hiatus, and now with Sophia, and how starkly different they're being treated. So it's really hard to feel like we're getting authenticity and like we're getting friendship, because it all feels so canned, so PR, so media trained. And then we have Unlove You, which I listened to the bootleg of, and it wasn't a great quality bootleg, but I think I would really like that song. But I don't want to have to go to Target to buy the exclusive album to listen to a song written by one of the girls, produced by one of the girls who has been wanting to do this for a long time. Laura and Megan are both music producers. So I wish that we had more of that, because then we would have more of their experience. And I think that that would be really valuable as we watch them grow as a group. And I don't know what's going to happen with this group. I don't know what's going to happen with Manon or Sophia, honestly. But one thing that I wish for them, regardless of what direction they go on, is to release a full-length album. Release a full-length album, because the mini albums feel very like a flash in the pan, like what is trending right now, it's going to go viral right now, let's get it out right now and market the hell out of it and just go, go, go. And I think that they are so talented and they deserve material that lets them cook. So those are my thoughts on Catseye's EP Wild. Hopefully this was shorter than the time that it takes to listen to Wild. But let me know what you think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you totally done with them? I don't know how much more I'm going to listen to the album, because, you know, I'm still mad about Manon and that whole situation. And Hybex Geffen, I pray on your downfall. Everything you do will crumble.